Hi, my darlings. Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Queen Lisa, and I'm here today with the Apples and Oranges reading for you all. To all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump right on into this energy. Y'all, we got a trick daddy up in here trying to come in here and coerce you into believing in his lies and his bullshit, because that's all he coming with. He just wants you to pop that coochie for him, okay? That man do not really want you like talking about it. You see what I'm saying? You need to put a protection spell over you. You need to strengthen your protection around you. You could like to smoke, they could like to smoke, probably using that as a way to get some type of access to you by saying, hey, you know what I'm saying, let's link up and smoke. You trying to smoke, don't fall for the shit. The nigga tricking. The man is tricking off. You heard me. It ain't even, you know what I'm saying, it ain't nothing to it. So don't put yourself into that shit. Yeah, you ain't hitting like she hitting. Yeah, he bouncing from pillar to post. This man don't know whether he coming or going. He's a rolling stone. Wherever he lay his hat is his home, honey. Don't get caught up in that shit. Don't get one more here. Yeah, now they coming back because they trying to make things right because they feel dumb for not choosing you. They feeling dumb for treating you just like the rest. It's like I'm hearing some of y'all told this masculine, I ain't no $2 hoe. I ain't no whore. You feel me? And this person really just wanted to play with you to see if they could turn you into something that you were not, to see if you was really about that life, if you was going to stand on 10 about what you said you was and you did, and now they feeling stupid as hell for playing with you like that. Alright, y'all, let's see what's going on in here. Alright, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Now this person coming back up to no damn good. We got fly, a period of ill health, depression. Yeah, that shit, their karma is coming back and tearing their ass up. And they trying to get some form of redemption by coming back into this relationship. Hi, thank you so much for the new subscription. Welcome to the family. Welcome. Miss Elena, if I'm saying that correct. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, this person has a lot of passion for you. And they see themselves being happy with you now that they've come to the realization that what they were doing is, you know, was some bullshit, basically, for lack of better words. Yeah. But see, you was shown the way out before you got caught up in this scandal that this person was trying to involve you in. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. See, they burnt the bridge they can't cross again, and that's what they're trying to do. We're trying to come in with this, trying to chill with you and trying to link up and see where your head is at to see if they even have a fighting chance to gain access to you again, which they don't. And that's causing a problem for them. That's causing a tower moment for them that you know what they're coming back for, which is another chance with you. They won't be granted that. Yeah, we have acts, forces working against you. See, yeah, their intent behind dealing with you in the first place, treating you the way they treated you in the first place, playing in your face the way they played in your face in the first place, is all coming back to bite them in the ass, and they don't like that. They don't like reaping what they have sown when it came to you. And it wasn't like they weren't giving a forewarning, like, hey, this ain't the one to the two. Don't come over here with that. They just thought that they can two-step their way over and do whatever they was doing to others unto you. And they find out the hard way. None of that. They're suffering and you're prospering. And they can see that. And that's one of the main reasons why they're coming back, because they want a piece of that. Which they could have had a piece of it if they would have did right by you the first time, took heed to the warnings and changed up their ways. They wouldn't be having to come back. They would have never left. That's what people don't fail to realize. You can't play in people's faces and expect the same person that you got the first time. Yeah, they were undependable and insincere with their ways and how they tried to coerce you. It was a whole bunch of fake love going around, and that shit came back and beat them in the ass. Meanwhile, they're sitting back watching you accumulate good, great fortune. They're seeing luck is on your side. And they're sitting here reaping karma. You will reap what you have sown. Child, I learned. These people need to stop playing with people. I say this a lot, not only to others, but to my children as well. Don't play with people, because you never know how it's going to play back on you. You know what I'm saying? You never know how that's going to come back on you. Don't come around playing with folks. If you can't be up and up with a person and be for real with them, and, you know what I'm saying, keep it, you know, whatever you want to call it, you're going to get that same energy in return. So if you don't want that shit coming back to you, don't do that shit to nobody else. Yeah, what we got? We got karmic partner. Yeah, this is what they were. This was a karmic partner that's trying to return. And you ain't, hell no, get your ass on. You was numb to the bullshit that this person is offering. The bullshit that they come with. You was not accepting this person and all they bullshit. You didn't accept it the first go around, and you damn sure ain't finna accept it the second go around. They're coming back talking about, hey, little mama, what you doing today? And they on a dummy mission. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't coming back trying to correct nothing. They trying to come back and finish with the freak they started. To see if you really standing on business. And you told this person you will never get this again. You will never hit this again. And because you're like, why would you involve me in this bullshit? Yeah, why would you? It's like this person is in deep regret. They did not take heed to your warnings. They did not listen to the words that was coming out your mouth. They kept right on moving in their ego and doing what was best for them and not caring about you until it affected them. And so now they don't like the way their treatment of you is affecting them negatively now, and they trying to balance out the scales, but it's too late. Some things can't be undone once they are done. Some things you have to do it right the first time. You don't get a second chance every time to come back and fix something. It's just a one and done situation, and that's what this is right here, one and done. This was a one and done situation. This person's been in your house, cleanse your house. Because this person, it was not who you thought they were. You clearly just seen that they were sent. They were sent by the enemy to come and distract you. And it didn't work. Yeah. For some of y'all could be dealing with a karmic feminine. And this karmic feminine, you found out that they slept with one of your homeboys. So not only you falling out with this karmic feminine, but you falling out with your homeboys. Because you like, how could you? I thought we was people. I thought we was better than that. No, you really have no life. Go find somebody else to play with. Yeah, and that's how this masculine. If this is for my masculines that are listening, that's how you feeling towards your homeboy right now. Like you played a dangerous game, and there's no redemption from that. You feel what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Carmisha's still trying to come around and still trying to get something from you, even though she done did your homeboy with it. And this is giving that she don't even know that you know that she done hit your homeboy. You feel what I'm saying? You and your homeboy done fell out behind the scenes, and she don't even know nothing about it because the homeboy ain't mentioned to her. You ain't mentioning it to her. You just moving around. You feel what I'm saying? You moving around her all the way around. You're not giving her no play, no time, no action, and that's why she like, what's up with you? Why you acting weird to me? And it's like, girl, go have several seats. You ain't here for none of that. You cutting that shit off at the kneecaps. Like, go ahead. I'm cleansing myself of you and your raggedy ass energy. Yeah, frankincense. These people crazy is I don't know what, honey. They don't have nothing else better to do but to sit around and do this right here. And it's a waste of time. They could find something better to hell. You can go get a part-time job before you sit around and do some mess like this. Yeah, now to my divine femmes, this masculine is ready to come back and give you what you deserve. But again, like I said, everything, you don't get a second time around on everything. And this looks like it's going to be one of those situations where this masculine is not going to get a second chance. Some of you maybe, but for the most, it's not. Yeah. Played you for your money. I want my old thing back. Yep, that's him and his karmic. He fighting to get her up off of him. He realized that he was being used for what he could provide. And now he's like, no, I want my old thing back. I don't want this no more. This is not that. This is not. I thought that you loved me. Yeah, because this karmic thought that this masculine loved her because he was with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Like these threesomes and swinging and, just living their best life out here doing that YOLO shit. And she thought that that was love, but that's not love. That man was just, in his prime doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And now he is doing the time for the crimes that he committed towards you, which was playing in your face with this karmic in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? Everything that glitter ain't gold. And when you realize what type of person they were, which is a trick, you let them go. You let this person go a long time ago. When you first got wind of this shit, it was over then. They didn't realize it just as well as this karmic didn't realize. That's why this karmic won't let this masculine go, and this masculine won't let you go, because everybody's living in their own false sense of reality. Nobody's living in the truth but you, my divine femme, at this time, because you guys are the only one that's standing on business about, like, no, there will be no backtracking, there will be no rekindling. This is unreconcilable differences. I'm not coming back from this. You're not willing to give this person a second chance. You're not willing to start over with this person again, because again, like I said, certain things you can't recover from. Yeah. I got this deck upside down, and I do. Yep. She's still trying to holler for $1. Hey, Big Daddy. Child, this girl is crazy as all get out. This masculine is confused. This must be new to him. You know what I'm saying? He must not have never seen this side of you as to why you're, why he's confused about your actions and not being forgiven and not allowing him a second chance with you. But it's like, you found out he had sex with your cousin. Just like he found out that this karmic had sex with his homeboy. So everybody was just knocking down everybody behind the scenes. Nobody was being faithful. And you felt that in your spirit. You felt that in your energy. And you was like, I don't want no parts of this. You might not have could have put your finger on it as to who was doing what, but you knew somebody was doing something that was not right. And you didn't want to play that game. So you got up out of that. Yeah. I wanted to see if I could break you. You felt that. You felt like what this person was doing behind your back was purposely to break you because it hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels of hurt and different types of hurt, different types of pain. And based on how that shit hit, you can tell the intent behind the action. And how you took it was that what this person was doing was trying to break you, especially sleeping with your family. Like, what was that about? All these people in the world, you can't find nobody else to sleep with but my family? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I never wanted you like that. And that's how you felt. You felt that because of the actions that this person took behind your back. Like, how could you have even cared about me or wanted me if this is what you were doing? Yeah. I love the taste of your sweet nectar. Yeah, they reminiscing. They're reminiscing. Somebody smoking weed every day, honey. Smooth operator. Got baby mama. Never meant to catch feelings, so he could have got your cousin pregnant. Child, if he got this cousin of yours pregnant and he ended up falling for her because of that baby, ooh, child, that's some fuckery right there. I ain't never seen that before in my life. And I understand wholeheartedly, like, how could you? It would make no sense. You would look just as silly as they do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let people fall as they may. Don't be keep. This ain't no shit to be going back and forth with, or even pondering on, or even thinking a thought about. That's just plain out, flat out disrespect, and nobody deserves to be disrespected like that. So for them to ask you to have some type of remorse or empathy or sympathy to take them back, you like, what the hell kind of drugs is you on? Yeah, you letting this person know that they're below your standards and they is a toxic asshole. Men can be whores too. Mm-hmm. And your cousin is a damn alley cat out here, can't always sleeping with everybody, man. Yep. Hard feelings. No hard feelings. I just can't fuck with you anymore. Period, poo. Period, poo. Tell them just like that. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Just tell them, motherfucker, hey, I cannot fuck with you like that. I got too much shit going on. Too much good things happening in my life to be sitting here going back and forth and trying to rekindle some bullshit with you. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the cousin trying to be petty and rub it in your face that not only she took your man, but she pregnant by your man and she burnt him. So she done destroyed this man. And now he down on his knees begging God, please, to fix this mess he done got himself into. He was like, you had my heart and didn't even know it. Well, he knew it, and look at what he did with it. With knowing that you had his heart in your hands, he still betrayed you like this. So it really couldn't have meant too much. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, your cousin all on the line, all on internet, keyboard thugging, typing all type of messages, saying all this and saying all that, trying to validate what the fuck she did. Girl, kick the hell rocks.
Stop kicking that circuit, boy. You keep doing stupid stuff.
And now he's sitting back looking like you the one that got away. He should have never messed with your cousin. Well, it look like he stuck with her ass now, especially if he done made a damn baby with her ass and done caught something from her ass. It's definitely a no-go. Definitely a no-go. How the hell? Mm-mm. Yeah. I don't care what you do as long as you take care of home. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he's stuck in this trick ass energy, but if he stay with her, that's just what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? She's okay with sharing him. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's how she got him. Because he was sharing himself with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So she don't feel no type of way about this masculine being with other people because she don't even want him like that. She just want to spite you. You feel what I'm saying? And now she's stuck with a baby that gonna be half-ass taken care of by this masculine because he's still gonna be outside on the prowl because now he in his feelings because he can't get the one that got away back. So he's gonna soak in this energy until he wakes up again. And so just let him be down there. Let his ass soak in that shit. Let him stay right where he wanted to be at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna be out here being successful, living your best life. Ain't going back and forth with you people, living my best life. Yeah, leave them right where they at. Leave them to debate and debauch and go through all that shit. You ain't got nothing to do with it. You ain't got nothing to do with it. You got away right when you were supposed to. Yep. God gave you a guiding light and you followed that motherfucking guiding light on up out of this bullshit here. So, you know, you ain't no need to turn back around and look now. What you want to do? Turn to a pillar of salt? Okay then. Eyes forward. Forward movement is the only movement right now. Leave that shit in the past. Leave that shit behind. Yeah, you got a love, deep affection, and caring. So you may have a new something, a new love connection coming in here. You got handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So yeah, you gonna walk right into your husband or your wife here very soon. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna be creating a new bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Yeah. You was over this shit, baby. You was in the clear. You was in the clear. You ain't got nothing to do with that shit in the past. Yeah, you should accept valid criticism. So it may be some things, maybe a little rough around the edges that your new partner's gonna bring to your attention because again, you did tolerate and conform to certain shit because of the type of people you were dealing with. And it's not a fault or a finger to be pointed. It's just, you know, sometimes you gotta be careful and have a clear understanding and know that your light not only attracts good but bad as well. And so that's where your discernment needs to be sharp and on point in all times so that you can, even when you come encounter with these people, you can see them and dismiss them quickly. But yeah, don't ignore your first mind, your gut feeling, or nothing like that. The energy, nothing like that when you are around people. You see what I'm saying? Pay attention to all that. Yeah, this person crying over you. Great personal sorrow. This person is crying over you. Yeah, because they see you. You probably about to get engaged. You got your engagement photos up, or marriage invitations going out. They done heard word around town, and they don't have access to your social media that you finna get married, and it's just eating them alive. But that's what happens when you play too much. Quit playing with people. Stop playing all the time. Stop playing. Stop playing. Yeah, opportunity or windfall. Yeah, you finna come into that money on, honey. You and your new partner finna be sitting pretty. You heard me. In abundance. Big everything. Everything big. Big house, big car, big yard, big children, big everything. Big dog. Big dog energy. Yes, honey. Yes, you have roles in your flag to represent your new empire that you're creating with your new counterpart, your divine counterpart. Don't lower your standards or your flag. Don't even fly that bitch half staff, showing no any type of remorse, any type of reverence, any type of grieving with the passing or the releasing of these people. Let it be, let it go, and let it flow. It's just another day, another problem, new day for you. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let that shit concern you or overconsume you with that shit, because they in their feelings now. So they weren't in their feelings when they were with you. They were not in their feelings when it came to anything that they were doing towards you. They didn't give a damn. So neither should you. Yeah, you got jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Yeah, you just living your life, honey. Living your life. Slow and steady wins the race every time. You slowly but surely getting ahead. You're not in no rush. You know what I'm saying? Things may happen, but you're not in no rush to get it done. You're taking your time so it can be everlasting. It can be a solid stone in your foundation, not a pebble or something that can easily fall off of what you're creating. This is going to be a pillar or a stone, something pivotal, important, that's going to stay and it's going to cause this new foundation that you're laying with your counterpart to be everlasting. Yeah, family matters, seahorse. Yeah, this masculine gonna come in and do his big one. Yeah, money will be coming to you. Y'all finna have a nest egg. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you, and that's what that man gonna bring into fruition when y'all come together. Yeah, happiness and well-being. And this person is just a distraction, just trying to make you miss what God has put right in front of your face. God has given you what you have been manifesting for so long. It is here. It is here. It is here. And they want to come in with this last minute, bend the corner, whoa type shit and make you, blindside you. Don't allow it. You better put them header blockers on. Put them shades on, baby. Yeah, happiness. All of this is right here. It's right around the corner if it has not already fallen in your lap already. It's right around the corner. Don't get caught up in that stuff now. Keep going. Keep going. Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial choices. Right. Do what's best for you, not what's best for somebody else. Yeah. You got secret admirer. Let's see. We got bird perch ready for news package letter. Let's see what's going on. March. Someone is behaving stupidly. Hold on, ho. Yeah, these little messenger birds that are sent out in the flock and track your ass down to see what's going on. Let's see what they all about. What they trying to figure out. Yeah. They trying to figure out. They watching from a distance on the outside, can't get in. So they want to send drones and birds and shit. Send little mockingbirds to come in and drop little keynotes and drop little notes off and let you know I'm still thinking about you. I still love you. Or I seen so and so the other day and they told me to tell you hey and all type of shit like that. You need to tell people don't pass on no messages from motherfuckers I don't talk to no more. Keep that to yourself, but just tell them, no, I ain't passing on no messages. This person has expressed to me clearly that they don't want nothing to do with people who they don't fuck with no more. So if you can't relay the message on your own, then get on. Because I ain't got shit for you. I ain't even telling nobody nothing. Nathaniel, you can't do it yourself. It won't get done by me. And that's okay to tell people that shit. People think that, oh, you know, you just got to appease everybody to keep everybody at peace. Fuck them people peace. Your peace is more important. And if it's going to cause any type of disturbance or you feel yourself being involuntarily involved in somebody else's bullshit, don't even fucking relay the message. Just hear it and don't hear it. And just go on like, yeah, I tell them. And don't say shit. You be done forgot by the time you done got where you going, whether it's your car, your door, or wherever. The fuck away from around whoever's trying to get you to relay a message for them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't pass on no messages. Don't be messy. Don't be messy. So this was just recently that they sent someone to relay a message or to try to go fishing and pull worms out your yard and see what the hell you got going on. And whoever is doing this shit, they doing some stupid shit. They going about it in a stupid, messy ass way to where it's gonna get their ass caught up. Child, I reckon. Don't let nobody get you caught up in their bullshit. What other folks got going on ain't got shit to do with you. If you don't know what is going on between these two people and why they sending SOS signals through other people, it's better to just leave it where it's at. Don't get involved. Don't say nothing. Yeah. Okay, you got the 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Yeah, your happiness is bringing chaos to their life. They feel like you are sending magic towards their way. Like they feel like you're doing something to them. But it's just simply their magic backfiring on them. Yeah, 8 of Cups. You done been walked away. They the ones who won't let it go. That's why they still trying to figure out what is what. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Trying to play mind games. Trying to figure some shit out. The blind leading the blind type shit. Yeah, but you done bossed up, baby. You done bossed up. You big boss. You the big one, not the little one. Okay? Yeah, the Queen Bee. Queen of Cups, yes. And them tables is turning, baby, and they don't like it. They don't like it. That's not your problem. That's a them problem, not a you problem. You don't have nothing to do with it. Yeah, Tower moment here. Yeah, they stalking and watching you, and they sending other people to do it too, because they can't get close enough to figure out what they looking for. So they sending other people on a mission. Yeah, this damn Page of Cups. Yeah, this motherfucker that's out here selling dreams and blowing smoke up people's ass, and they ain't out here but doing nothing but slinging street meat. That's all they doing. That's why they behaving stupidly, because they putting themselves at risk. Out here slinging the meat around and just doing everything, laying with anybody and doing all this shit here, and not realizing that that is the cause of their problems right now. Not you. You living your best life, as we've been saying the whole while. You're not the one, Divine Feminine, playing these games. It's everybody around you trying to play games with you and trying to get you involved in their bullshit. And you know, baby, I'm not going for that. I'm not going for none of that shit. That shit don't got nothing to do with me. And I know that's the fuck right. It don't got nothing to do with you. That's a them problem. Not a you problem, not a we problem, not none of that. You're not going to sit here and make your problems my problems. Yeah. You got love. You got dog, close up. Pleasure with a close friend. And again, this could be coming out with them back with this health condition that they got caught up with, sleeping with your family member. Dog ass bitch. Cause oh God, this is just, that's some Jerry Springer shit right there, honey. You got announcements, solid foundation, success with effort. Exactly. You're sending out announcements, wedding announcements, save the dates. Yes, honey, you was living your best life. You was not studying these motherfucking people. Do you hear me? Yeah, you got staff here. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Your husband is finna be your rock. Solid as a rock, honey. Ain't nothing gonna disturb your peace when this man come around. If he's not already around. Casket, someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. Because this shit is over with. It's over. It's over with, fella. You know, I'm sorry, someone you know is undependable and insecure. Yep, this secret ass admirer, this down street meat over here. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. They better leave you alone for Big Daddy stump a mud hole in their ass, cause they must not know. Because again, you got that Page of Swords energy and Page of Cups. They don't know what the fuck going on. They just blindly coming back in thinking that they got the sauce and they got the juice and they can overpower whatever the fuck you got going on. And baby, that is not the case, honey. They finna find out that they need to just leave you alone. Go on and find somebody else. Go on and find somebody else to do it. Because I'm telling you, they come up on your doorstep. That's their ass. Yeah, Tiger. Doing something risky. Taking a chance. You see? I cannot make that shit up. They is putting their life on the line. Coming back fucking with you. With your divine counterpart. In place or on his way, he or she's way to be in place. You see what I'm saying? Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. See, they want to come in and try to take you on some type of vacation or whatever to rebind themselves to you and trying, you know what I'm saying, trying to get you to bind yourself back to them, like on some, well, you married, but I could be a sneaky week type shit, and you like, what the fuck? Yeah, Scales. Keep your life in balance. Yes, don't throw yourself off by, you know what I'm saying, sneaking and geeking around with this motherfucker. No, don't do that shit. Leave them right where the fuck they at. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me see what else. Now that's my little baby. His little sweet self. Mommy, I love you. Can I have a pop time? Alright, y'all. Let's see. Child, what the hell? Why my cards sticking together? I don't know what the hell. The children have been over here fumbling around my shit again. Look, you got cheating, broken trust, non-committal ass energy, player, trying to be strategic. They sitting here playing damn checkers and you playing chess. They didn't think you could outsmart them. They thought they had you under their finger, under their control. And the whole while you was in control of the whole situation. Yeah. And now you locked in twin with your twin. And now they coming back like, where you been, baby? Where you been? With my twin? Shit. Yeah. And again, they thought that they were going to 52 fake you out into believing that that's what you guys were creating together to make you miss out on the person who you really were going to create this with. I'm telling you, this person is a distraction. They are coming in to prevent you from seeing, initiating, reuniting or, you know, engaging with your divine counterpart. They are trying to make you purposely choose wrong so you won't live the life that you've been trying to manifest. They want you to go left when you need to go right. You need to do a 180 on this person and keep it pushing, and like you don't even know they ass for real, because this person is really going, like, they going too hard to make sure that you miss out on this person, to make sure you miss out on the person who you've been manifesting in your life. And you know who this person is. Yeah, they're someone new. They're trying to block you. They're trying to create obstacles. They do not want you guys to bond. They don't want you guys to bond with each other. They don't want you guys to connect. Yes. They're trying to cause some bullshit in your life, some turmoil. They're trying to have a whole lot of shit going on. So when your person come around, you just gonna pass them on by, just not even look, because you're gonna be so stressed out and bogged down with this shit that's in front of you, which you shouldn't even never put on your plate in the first place. Should have just snatched your plate off the damn table, put your napkin over your plate or something to let a motherfucker know, I don't want it, I don't need none of that, keep that shit, I don't eat that, I don't eat that. Yeah, you are a single parent. Some of you, the divine feminists who I'm talking to, are single parents. You guys have responsibilities. You guys have shit to do. That's how you were able to outmaneuver this player, because your mindset is different. You know what I'm saying? The way you live life is different. You don't play when it comes to certain things, because you have people that depend on you, which is your children. And so, you know, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and you're not in the game of playing stupid games and or winning stupid prizes. So divine intervention is now taking place, and this person's ass is being beat off their backside. They are under spiritual turmoil. They are in spiritual court. They are receiving spiritual ass whoopings. They are receiving spiritual sentencing for fucking with you and trying to get in the way. Yeah, this third party interference. This clown ass motherfucker that done fucked your damn cousin, and now they done got a disease. Child, that is not your person. Even if you thought it was, you thought you couldn't live without them. You thought, hey, maybe I can overlook that. Maybe I can move past it. Or maybe it was something that they could get rid of. No. Face reality. Face reality now. Don't do that. Face reality and see a motherfucker for who they is. Don't see no potential. Don't look past what they are showing you. Don't add no extra colors to the crayon box or nothing. If they wanted it to be what the fuck you was trying to make it to be in your head, it would be, and you wouldn't even have to make the shit up, because you would be living that shit. But you're not. So, Yeah, grass is green and possibilities. That's what they trying to make you think, the grass is green on their side, which it ain't even no grass over there. It ain't nothing but straight red clay dirt. And you freed yourself from all that damn bullshit they was trying to feed you, and you let them know, like, hey, no, baby, I ain't going for that. Ain't shit over there. It's dusty over there. I don't want to be over there. Yeah. And now, once you have freed yourself from that and cut this person off and let them know, like, hey, it is what it is and it ain't what the fuck it ain't, and you standing on that shit, you ain't talking to them on the phone, you ain't texting them, you ain't checking in, you ain't checking on them on social media, you ain't doing none of that, here comes your divine counterpart. Yeah. And now you got this other woman, aka your cousin, minding your business again, trying to see what the fuck you got going on again. And she feel like she can fuck your man once, she can fuck him twice. Yeah, she's addicted to that shit, sleeping with other people's men, trying to take other people's men, trying to, you know what I'm saying, embarrass somebody, like doing that type of shit. Like, ha ha, bitch, I could take your man. You thought you had one. Look at me, I got him. Like, honey, your cousin better sit down before she wants to be around to see her damn grandkids. Her kids gonna be burying her ass. Well, shit. I tell my kids all the time, don't put me in situations where you gonna have to bury me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, I'm gonna have to you know, you're gonna have to bury me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want my kids to bury me too early. You know what I'm saying? I want my kids, all of us, to live a long life. I want to be able to see my grandkids, my great grands, hell, even my great greats. You feel what I'm saying? However long the Lord see fit. But I'm not gonna do anything to shorten my days by sitting here causing turmoil in other people's life and heartbreak and pain because there's something wrong inside of me that I won't sit down and heal. And that's what's wrong with this cousin here. This cousin don't want to sit down and heal whatever is broken on the inside of her that has her on this type of time. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe she's been in this energy so long that the entity that she has embodied, which is a Jezebel spirit, has consumed her. So she has no way out. You know, she don't see a way out. She can't help herself. It's just, that's just who she is. That's who she has become because she's been doing it for so fucking long. So the only thing that's left is for her to get up out of here. So if she know what's best for her, she'll sit down before she have a whole lot of people sad and crying and broke up and disgusted because she want to live a tumultuous life and do all this backsliding shit and, you know what I'm saying, trying to get in where she fit in. And, you know, it's just not worth it doing these type of things, putting yourself on the line, putting your life in jeopardy, doing these things with people, because just because your cousin felt like you didn't react the first time doesn't mean that, oh, she try to come back around again, that you going to be the one to react. What if your counterpart react? What if the counterpart's family jump on her ass? You see what I'm saying? Clearly your family ain't going to do nothing about it. Y'all side of the family going to do nothing about it because you seen what happened when she did it with the one that's trying to come back. So that's why I say don't play with people like that because you don't know what the hell people got going on and you don't know what type of time people are on. And your body gonna go down and your soul gonna go up. So just stop. Don't do that. That's a terrible thing. This is a terrible toxic ass energy to be addicted to. Yeah, that's her comfort zone. She's comfortable in this toxic energy. Some people like that toxic shit. And she secretly admires you for being the woman who you are. Being what she wanted to be but couldn't be because she took the wrong way to get there. You see what I'm saying? She took the wrong steps and the wrong maneuvers to get where the fuck she was trying to go. And now she's fucked up and she's stuck. And she don't see no way out. Yeah. But this masculine, he miss you. He miss you real bad. He ain't partying. She miss you as a family member. She ain't outside partying. She's in the house laying down depressed, passed out in her own vices, whether it be alcohol, weed, liquor, drugs, I don't know. But she laying in the corner somewhere just in the damn days. Yeah, and you listen to your intuition, and which helps you ultimately avoid all this shit. And now you're healing and releasing. You're healing from the heartache and pain that she has caused you. You see what I'm saying? It's like she's in regret, but she's stuck in it. She don't see no way out of it. So she's numbing herself so she won't have to feel the pain that she not only caused you, but herself. Child, yep. And she want to sit up here and say, it's not what it looks like. It is what it looks like. She is what it is. She is a snake. Period. She's just trapped in her own energy. That's why she's in it on this, oh, it's not what it looks like type shit. Yeah, she don't know how to ask for help to help get herself out of this energy that she has allowed to consume her ass. Yeah, now she has, you know, reverted to watching and stalking you online. That's the only way she can get any type of peace to see, oh, well, at least she's happy now. At least she's moving on. It wasn't that bad, you know. She's missing the whole point. You see what I'm saying? She's seeing you progressing and moving on, and and that's making her feel better, but in the wrong sense. Because now she's thinking like, okay, well, maybe what I did wasn't so bad. She recovered. She's moving on. She's living her life. She's doing whatever. So maybe what I did wasn't so bad. And then she gonna rev it up, and she gonna be right back outside doing the same shit again. But this really hurt her. I guess you guys may have been close, had some type of friendship, some type of relationship, and knowing that she will never have that type of relationship with you again was really shattering her, was really breaking her own heart right now. Yep. She see the signs that you in love and somebody love you back. Yep. She sees that shit. Yeah, between the lines. Look for what's hidden. Yeah. Because she going to try to hit you with the 52 fake out. Like, well, can I get an invite to the wedding? And don't let that bitch back on your scene. Don't let that bitch have access to shit you got going to fuck on. Break that shit up forever. That shit is through. It's over with, baby. You can't come back around me no more. You done did all you gonna do, baby. That's it. That's all. That's all. This shit is over with. This shit is over with, baby. You'll never be able to come back around me and even get to thinking and thoughting about trying to do that shit again. I'll be damned, child. Yep, she's your enemy. She mad. She mad because you just cutting her ass off at the neck. Like, bitch, you could never and will never, ever in your life do that shit again. Baby. Ooh, child. Hold on, y'all. Yep, this is what I was looking for. Hold on. Okay. Let's get some closing messages here, Holy Spirit. Yeah, you was sharp. You was on your toes, baby. You already knew what the fuck was going on. You seen the signs and you took heed to the warnings early on. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't play this game too long. They played around in this energy longer than you did. That's why this is affecting them more than you. You out here living your best life, being full of joy, full of life, full of happiness. You dodged this bullet early on. They damn near stood in front of the damn gun point blank, like, bloop, just tore their ass out the frame with this shit. They weren't even trying to dodge this shit. They were just seeing how far it was gonna go, how deep could they get into this shit. I don't know. You was just like, this is not no shit I want to get into. Yep, and now you're in recovery mode. Everything that was stolen from you, that you were bullied out of, all of that is being restored unto you. And you're very wise, and God knows that you're able to handle these gifts that He's given to you. And you are showing gratitude, and you're thankful, and you're living in the moment for all of the blessings and all of the abundance that's being bestowed upon you and your divine counterpart and your family. And you're just seeing all of this as a bittersweet ending. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you hate to see him coming, but you love to see him go. And it's like nobody wants to sit around and play around in this type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be played with like this. Whether your family, friend, folk, I don't give a damn. Nobody's gonna sit around and become complacent in this unless this is just who you are, and that's what you do, and that's what these people are, and that's what they do. That's why they're being stuck in this energy. But now it ain't no fun because the rabbit got the gun, which is you. So now what was once fun is now draining. It's depressing, suppressing, oppressing. Got them just sitting in the corner, growing old, and got spider webs and dust all over them. You feel what I'm saying? Because they can't do shit, because they feel like shit. Because they shouldn't have fuck with you, and they just like, well, dang, I didn't feel like this when I did this to X, Y, and Z, because X, Y, and Z wasn't you. You are a chosen one. You are a divine being. So, of course, the effects of messing with a chosen one and a divine being is going to be 10 to 1,000 times worse than just messing with the average Joe Blow. God don't play about his children. And you have been special since a child. Your enlightenment, your gifts have been recognized since you were a child. And that's why they were trying to trick you up out of this. It's like they knew what your gifts were. They knew who you were before you could even speak your own name. That's how special you are. This was known basically at birth. When you came out, it was like, boom, an earth angel has been born, and everybody around knew. And everybody wanted to be like, well, let's get it. Easy pickings. Taking candy from a baby. Yeah, because they was insecure. They was angry. They was mad because of how strong you were. How resilient you are. You know what I'm saying? In every way. And they wanted to take that from you. And now they realize all their actions and ploys and plots, plans, and schemes, it didn't work. It never did. It may have affected you emotionally, mentally, physically, depending on what type of abuse was being done. But that's all they did was abuse you. They didn't take shit from you. They didn't strip shit from you. What they did was just straight up abuse and bullying. And now that they ass is being abused and bullied, now they want to cry wolf and become the victim, play the victim. Honey, that's what happened when you live your life being fake all your life. You feel what I'm saying? You never know when the real shit is going to appear because you can't see past what the fuck going on in your face right now today because you living in a damn fairy tale. You're cloaked in a veil. So you don't see the truth of what the fuck you really doing. You seeing what you want to see. And what they seen was your destiny, who you were to become, who you were going to be. But they didn't see who was behind you, which was the Most High and your ancestors and your archangels. They didn't see who was backing you up. And every time they went to reach for some shit, trying to take it, their ass got knocked down. And had they would have done right by you and treated you the way you were supposed to be treated, they could have all basked in the glory and, abundance that came along with you. But they didn't want you to launch it out. They didn't want it to all have to come through you because they would have to respect you and reverence you in a way in which they were not willing to do because they're not the type of people, because they feel like if they do not choose you or appoint you to that position, then they're not going to respect it no matter whoever else appoints you to that position, even God himself. These people that claim that they love the Lord and in church every Sunday, every time the damn doors swing over, they in church, they don't love the Lord. They just running to the church to hide from them demons that be clawing and gnawing at their motherfucking ass every time they close their eyes. All these entities that they conjuring up and all this shit they conjuring up that send towards you, that shit eating away at their ass every night. They got all these sleepless nights and they go to the church for peace and they ain't getting none. Because God said there will be no peace. There will be no rest for the wicked. So it is what it is. The people are reaping what they have sown, and their transgressions against you are now being dealt with. Karma is at their door, and they don't like that shit at all. Yeah, it's like you are the miracle. You are the blessing for the family that you were born into. Like you were the rebirth of your bloodline, and they don't like the fact that they have to relinquish the power, the false power, and relinquish this false narrative that they have been living by and standing on for so long. They don't realize that all that they have done up until this point when you were born into this family is now null and void. You feel what I'm saying? It was null and void once you took your first breath because what you were assigned to do when you came into this family. And they didn't want to accept nor receive that. And so that's why they went in on you so hard. But now that you have come to this point and you have been doing your due diligence and abiding by the word of the Most High, living as righteous as you possibly can. Not to say you haven't made mistakes, everyone does, but you do everything in your power to keep yourself on the up and on the path of the righteous the best you can. They don't like that shit. They don't want to give you your respect. They don't want to give you your reverence. They don't want to let you sit on your throne. Everybody trying to put their ass in that seat but you. They trying to make sure everybody's sitting there, so when you get there, ain't no room for you to sit down, or it ain't even a chair for you to sit in because they done broke the shit down, they tore down the damn throne and all that. God told them they can have all that they have destroyed. God is going to give you a new. God is renewing you, restoring you. So all these things that they call themselves putting their hand on and sending bad juju to and, redirecting and causing distraction and deploying, imps and conjuring up entities on the other side to rise against you, they're gonna suffer that shit all their days long. Because you have arrived to the very point that they were trying to prevent you from arriving to. So now you're going to be free to do what you need to do, what you have been called to do, with no interference and no interruptions, because these people are now being put in their place. They are now being set down. They are now being made to suffer the consequences of their actions. And again, they don't like it because you have released them. You have cut them off. You have had mental funerals for these people. If not physical funerals, these people are going to be passing away. That's how detrimental that their actions are. You know what I'm saying? The consequences to their actions. You see what I'm saying? They don't realize how deep in they really are because they went that hard against you. Yeah, reckon. Yeah, because they want to be vain and they want to smite God and laugh in God's face and, battle God and tell God that he chose wrong. He need to rectify this, and God don't love you like that, and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Just smiting God. I'm not smiting God, but cursing God with every ill word they say towards you about how you are not what you say you are, and God don't love you like this and that. And I don't like even repeating that shit, but that is what I'm hearing. These people try to deny God's love to you, try to tell you that you are crazy if you think God cares about you. You are crazy if you think God loves you in that way. God loves us. Look at what we got. But see, you don't serve the God that they serve. You serve the true Most High. You feel what I'm saying? They serve everything else. And you do get blessings from everything else, but it comes at a bigger cost. See, it didn't cost you nothing to serve the God of the Most High. You feel what I'm saying? It didn't cost you nothing. And if anything, it boosted you. It blessed you. You know what I'm saying? It got you where you was trying to go. With them, as quick as it comes, as quick as it goes. And that's what upsets them, why they can't never hold on to nothing. Nothing that they obtain to try to people please and flex and get caught off of last long. They always on the move to the next dollar, to obtain the next thing. And they say, oh, well, I just want the newest thing out. It ain't that much wanting in the world. They just can't hold on to it and they don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit that they can't hold on to anything that they have obtained because they have obtained it under false pretenses. They have obtained it in the wrong ways. That's why they can't hold on to nothing. And every time you see them, they in this and they in that and they in something new and blah, 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 blah. It ain't because of what they saying. It's because of what I just said. So don't let these people try to distract you and make you feel like that. Because as soon as you start doing the stupid mess that they doing, your life gonna fall apart. And they're gonna be like, you can't be like me, because our God does not bless no mess. Theirs does. So you can't do no mess and expect no blessing from the Most High. It ain't gonna work like that. That's why you don't do no mess. Yeah, these people working all their days long, just working, always got shit going. And they trying to keep you in a cloud of confusion because they don't want you to see that they actually scrambling and squabbling up behind the scenes, trying to, be the next it thing. And no matter what they do or how they do it, they ain't never it. They are never it. They are never enough. That's why they try to make you feel like you're not enough because they weren't enough. Because their God is on some other shit. And their God wants other things. So, and what they're trying to give, their God can't be pleased. He can't. Enough is never enough for their God. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why they got to keep doing what they doing. But some of these family members you did have soulmate connections with, and those are the ones that are, feeling like they're victims because they had to follow what their parents said. Their parents was the big dogs and the monarchies or whatever in the family, the ones that, held all the weight and everybody listened to what they say. So, of course, they had to listen to their parents. They had to do what their parents said, but they are victims of this. They missed out on you because they were forced to do this shit. They didn't have no choice. If they got caught fucking with you in any other way besides what they were told or how they were told to fuck with you, that was their ass. now that they see you, you know, in your shaman-like energy, creating and manifesting and living your best life and doing way better than they ever could imagine, they want to make amends. They want to come back into your life, but you can't trust them because of the way they was raised up. You feel what I'm saying? The way they was raised up to be snakes. And you can't trust that shit. But, you know, that's why I say it's the bittersweet ending, because some, you know, they did what they were forced and told unto do, and others did it because they knew what the fuck they was doing, and they just thought that they could obtain whatever, and they couldn't. And so that's why, you know, I don't know, you just gotta let certain things go and let them be. And if they meant to be there, gotta bring them back around in your life if they able to meet you where you at. You feel what I'm saying? But if you catch yourself having to come down from your throne and knock yourself down a couple levels to meet people where they at, to have a relationship with them, it ain't meant to be, and it's gonna cause chaos in your life. So don't try to rekindle it, and let God bring them back around to you if they're worthy to be in your life and have access. God will bring them back around. God will let you know. But now that you have discovered who you are, and you know your heart chakra is in alignment, and you're getting all the praises from the Most High, your abundance is here. Your abundance is here. These people they couldn't find a brown penny, 2 brown pennies to rub together right now to even, you know, buy them a roll of tissue or a bar of soap or a damn toothpick. They don't have nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, these people are in isolation, and so are you. You're being isolated from these people so that you can get your abundance and peace. No disturbance. Yeah, despondence. These people are sitting there watching you grow and glow and just, you know, change the dynamic of the family in ways they never could see or never could do, because again, they was going about it all the wrong way, and they sitting back envious because they're being made your footstools, and ain't shit they can do about it. Yeah, they see you growing up, blowing up, expanding, and they just sitting back just, but what about me? What about me? No, you ain't giving them shit. You giving that, your gifts, you passing it on down to your offspring, this new bloodline that you're creating. You feel what I'm saying? It's like your bloodline is taking a split. It's taking a split. The dead ends are being trimmed off, and now it's making room for the new growth to come on through. And you are the new growth. You and your family, you and your kids and your grandkids and great grands and all that is the new bloodline to this family. So once the dead ends are cut off, when they are dead and gone, none of that shit will matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna dwindle down, and it's gonna boil down to just gonna be one person left. It's not gonna be a family anymore. Everybody's gonna be dropping like flies, or they're gonna be separate and spread out, and they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be any union. And they are guilty. They know they're guilty, and they're feeling the effects of what they have done to you because of how they treated you, knowing you were an earth angel. And now that balance is being restored to you and everything and everyone that's been involved, they mad, they angry as hell. Yeah. They tried to stop you from your destiny. They tried to stop you from connecting with your ancestors and being of service and obtaining the knowledge that you need to obtain from them to keep things going. You know, obtain the history so you can continue to pass that on and all that. They wanted to be the ones, and they didn't even do the right thing to get what was meant to be get to God, the information, the wisdom. They let it die with the ancestors. So now you got to go and, you know, tap into the spiritual realm to get it that way, because you couldn't get it before they left, because they made sure that you were separate. They kept you away from the wisdom, and so you had to take other avenues to obtain it, but you still got it because of your faith. And these people are grieving, honey. They are sad. When I say sad, honey, they are sad that you persevered and you made it through in the midst of it all. And the mysticism, the mystery surrounding who you really truly are deep within, you'll never understand. You'll never understand. And just how they had you confused with their rejection, they're left with that same confusion now, and you have found your self-worth and you have now arrived at your new throne here. Okay? And there's nothing that these people can do about it but just sit back and be angry, mad, upset, jealous, whatever the hell they want to be. It don't matter. But my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.